Before we get into today's update video on Halloween Horror Nights, make sure you watch to the very end to see how you can win one of the very first pieces of merchandise for 2024, which holds a secret on the back, but you're going to have to wait to see what it is. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are back at Universal Studios Hollywood, and we were here last night for that exclusive past member park takeover, so it feels like we just left a few hours ago, which we did. But there was a major announcement today regarding Halloween.
If they hear you, they hunt you. A quiet place. Only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, where horror lives.
That's right, that was the first announcement coming up. A quiet place, the first house announced for Universal Hollywood. Now, Orlando has announced all of its non-IP houses, but this is the first announcement of IP for Orlando and the first announcement for here at Hollywood. Let's go inside and take a look, and I believe there's some merch out too. So as I mentioned, we were here last night and we did a few updates, so we'll edit in those clips, and we were going to do the studio tour to check out some of the construction on the back lot for HHN, but the line was too long, so I think we timed it right because right now it's only 5 minutes. As we start our studio tour, we'll pass stage 15. There will be an unnamed house in here. Any ideas? Comment below. And this location last year was Holidays in Hell. We slowed it down so you could see the facade. Any ideas here? And our tour today bypassed the back lot because of filming, so we got to see the really cool Universal Monsters mural. Now we're over at the War of the Worlds set, which you're approaching differently because of the 60th anniversary studio tour. You actually get off at the Bates Motel for a limited time during the summer to walk past the Bates Motel set and get some photos with different props. There's a new Hollywood sign. You can have your picture taken with the Psycho House in the background. This is usually used for Terror Tram. And if you notice, next to the Psycho House, you'll see here in just a few seconds, the little outdoor maze area that is used for the Terror Tram was still left up from last year. So the studio tour, the special 60th anniversary, runs through mid-August, which only gives them 2 weeks to reset this up for Horror Nights, which I think, with the way it is set up now, it should be pretty easy to turn that over once that 60th anniversary is over with. So we shall see. But here you'll actually get off the tram, as I mentioned, take some photos, get back on. And you'll actually get to see Norman Bates. He comes out for a couple photo ops. Sometimes they'll let you stop and take a photo. Other times they try to rush you through depending on the crowds and how backed up it is. He was very, very interactive today. And if you have not done the 60th anniversary studio tour, like I mentioned, there's a ton of cool photo ops. And these were actually new from last time I was there. These are cars from Grinchmas. As we go through the Nope set, this is also used for the Terror Tram. They don't usually transform this at all, or at least they haven't the last few years. It's just scare actors that walk through there. And this area behind Wizarding World of Harry Potter, underneath the parking garage, is home to 2 unnamed houses. Can't wait to see. So we just got off the studio tour. We got to see everything being built on the back lot and what will be future attractions and houses and the Terror Tram. So let's look down below on the lower lot. There are 4 houses typically, then 2 houses on the back lot behind Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So we can see 2 of them from here. We can't see the other 2, so let's take a look. This was the location of The Last of Us last year, so we see a lot of work going on over there. And then in the sound stages, which we passed on the tour, we couldn't see anything, but there will be a house there, and then back here, which was Holidays in Hell last year, we have another one. So comment below, what do you think is going to be going here? And the quiet place, where do you think that is going? Here between Mel's and the Palace, we see a facade going up. What do you think this could be? And I know Monstrous, I believe, is going to Universal Orlando this year. This was the location. That was my favorite last year. Our last Horror Nights location, where Evil Dead Rise was last year. What do you think will be in here? And then checking in on construction on Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster. You can see this massive scope of this project. Goes all the way down to the new creative campus down there off of the main entrance off of Lankershim, and then goes underneath the Starway all the way to the other side. And we'll show you some track has gone in, which we noticed last night, so we'll edit in that footage from last night. We have track for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Look at that. We're gonna go around the backside, see if we can see from the other side from the overlook, but this is exciting. Very, very exciting.
Oh my god, it's awful. Look at the time on.
Orlando has had some early release Horror Nights merchandise out for a few weeks now, but this is the first we've seen here in Hollywood. In fact, it was not out last night, so they just put it out this morning. Of course, for The Quiet Place, the shirts, $33 each. They have a really cool logo on the sleeve too. And then in addition, they also have a heat reactive mug that has the Horror Nights logo on one side and Quiet Place on the other. Really cool. That is it here from Universal Studios Hollywood. Our quick update. First announcement for Halloween Horror Nights 2024 here in Hollywood. It starts September 5th. Tickets are now on sale. And if you cannot wait, Horror Nights in Orlando starts August 30th, so you can make a Labor Day trip out there. And they're doing something new this year where there's a premium experience, almost like a preview, where there'd be limited crowds. Those tickets are now on sale for Orlando. So we'd love to hear from you. Comment below what you think we can expect to see here at Universal Studios Hollywood for Horror Nights. And if you'd like a chance at winning that Quiet Place coffee mug, go ahead, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and then you can comment up to 9 times. So put 9 comments. What do you think the theme of the Terror Tram is going to be? And then what you think the houses are going to be. So actually, you already know one, so comment with A Quiet Place. Then we'll pick a winner after 7 p.m. on June 11th. We'll put all those details down in the comments of this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get the updates up into Horror Nights and opening weekend coverage, and then follow us on social media. And if you're heading out to Midsummer Scream to see the Halloween Horror Nights presentation, make sure you schedule in the presentation for Castle Park in Riverside. Their 16th annual Castle Dark event is taking place this year, and I will be hosting that panel discussion, so make sure you're there for that. It does not conflict with the Horror Nights discussion. It is actually on Saturday, so you can do both if you're going for the entire weekend. So thank you again for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and your chance to win that Quiet Place mug. Just walking through the garage back to the car, and there was a poster for Abigail, so I think we will see a Five Nights at Freddy's house for sure. Possibly Abigail, maybe Imaginary. There's a new Alien movie coming out, although now it's owned by Disney, and there's also another Silent Hill. So if you think any of those could possibly be some of the houses that we're going to see, or the Terror Tram theme, let us know.